news in young Dolph's case. Hernandez Govan, one of the prime suspects in the rapper's death, is now out of jail on a $90,000 bond.
Our Jarita Patterson was in court today and learned that new bond is based partially on new details of his possible role in the crime. District Attorney Steve Mulroy tells WREG young Dolph's family agreed to the bond setting. Hernandez Govan is the man the DA first said solicited the killing of rapper Young Dolph in 2021. Now the DA says investigators have learned more information in his case.
We've come into some information about Mr. Govan's role and medical conditions that make us think that this is the best resolution in order to get justice for the case.
So at the end of the day, the court cited safety and medical concerns as two of the reasons for the bond. That case is set to continue July 13th.
All right. Now, a key thing that I heard in that news clip, they released him because they found new evidence and information on the case that can help the case. Now, I don't even know how to take that. They found new information that can help the case, but they release him on bond. So is they saying information that he gave them to help the case, or are they saying that he's not really who they think he is and his role in the case wasn't really what they think it was? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give a little rundown real quick for the people that don't know who Hernandez is. He's friends with Big Jook, which is Yo Gotti brother. He friends with Big Jook. And Big Jook was also picked up when Hernandez was picked up. But Big Jook was only picked up for questioning because they was hearing, hey, look, Big Jook has something to do with it. This is his best friend, blase squaze. So when they pulled Big Jook in there and interrogated him, it was really like, we heard that you had something to do with Dolph murder. They didn't have no evidence. It was like, we heard. You feel me? You know, we heard shit. Don't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't never did nothing for nobody but start commotion. So they had to release Big Jook. All right, boom. That was one strike against CMG. Then Hernandez get a lawyer that CMG provided. So they actually paid for his lawyer. How you doing? What up? What up? So, okay, first we got Big Jook being friends with the guy who allegedly orchestrated the murder on Dolph. Then we got CMG, the record label, paying for this guy lawyer. Like, we got to make it make sense. So that's two strikes. So that right there tell me and tell everybody else that this guy is connected to CMG, right? Connected to Yo Gotti, right? Okay, connected to Big Jook, right? Okay, boom. Then after they get too much, you know, light shedded that, okay, CMG, Young Dolph is going through it. The lawyer backed away. Now he's being released because they say they found new information. And they say because his health, when your health ever calls you to get out of jail. Like, we just seen what the situation happened with the person was ate up by bed bugs and shit, and his health was deteriorating. They ain't let him out of jail. Like I said, when your health ever calls you to get out of jail, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. like, let's be for real. We just seen a motherfucker sit in jail and die. Health deteriorated. The one that had the stomach issue. He went in that motherfucker like 160. When they showed the picture of him, he was like 100 pounds. So when your health ever was a ticket to get out of jail, then this was the part that really got me. Young Dolph family agreed that he should be let out of jail? Iceberg said, I tried it a couple times, but it ain't work. Facts. Hey, if that was the case, man, shit, you know, Thor just went to the hospital. We're going to get into that, but shit, Thor been telling him his health was deteriorating, you know, but the kicker was so they can kill him. He feel the family say, yeah, let him out. Let him out. It's cool. And I see a lot of people thinking that, okay, let him out. He gonna get killed. The family gonna kill him or he gonna get killed. But y'all got to think about this. Think about the takeoff situation in DJ Pat. DJ Pat was out on bond. We haven't seen now picture, not him taking the picture, but anybody else. We haven't seen now picture. We haven't seen nobody post saying like they seen him. Like when you get out on bond for murders and shit like that, they have very strict rules what you can and can't do. He can't be on social media. That bitch probably can't even come outside. You hear me? This motherfucker is in the crib 24/7. So I don't think that he would be touched. And then 9 times out of 10, he's gonna do house arrest in another state. What's up, Magnificent? He gonna do house arrest in another state. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel too. She be lit over there, man. It get a little toxic sometimes, but she be lit. He gonna be reunited with his daughter real soon. Damn. And right, look, and that's another thing too. You know, that was a lot of cash. Desto dad. You know, his daughter was just killed in Houston. You feel me? And one thing that people is not talking about is you want to know how many people want him, how much money on his head. These young folks pull the trigger easy. Right. Now look, I ain't saying that nobody don't want to kill him. What I'm saying is a lot of times when they get let out on these restrictions, the restrictions is very strict. Like a lot of times they can't even come outside. They can't even come outside. So, and then they be located in another state. So they letting killers out of Memphis. I can go for it. I can go for it. I most definitely could go for it. But another thing that people is not really talking about too. Now, mind you, he's the father of a lot of Cash Desto, the rapper that got killed in Houston, right? When she died, he wrote on Twitter and was saying it's all his fault. He was saying that his actions caused her death. So my question is, what actions? What have you done so bad that would cause somebody to want to kill your daughter? She was on Kodak Black Label. Like, what happened? You know? And she got killed in Houston. And one thing people did, they put her death with the young Dolph death. Her dad had something to do with Dolph, so she got killed, right? But I was on somebody live, and somebody that's very close to the case was like, that's not the case. They say the dad, they say the guys who killed a lot of Cash Desto, they ain't had nothing to do with Dolph. They was on some reckless shit. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know how true that is, but I said that to say this. Whatever he did, he feel it's his fault that his daughter died. The only thing that we know of, and that's big on the net, is he allegedly had something to do with Dolph death. But this man is out free, running around, I'm pretty sure he gonna be in the crib. But another thing is his bond was only $90,000. His bond was $90,000. DJ Pat bond was higher than his. And yes, DJ Pat allegedly killed Takeoff, right? And he's been accused of orchestrating it. That's even worse, because that's premeditation. The murder was premeditated. So you usually get more time when the murder is premeditated. So how was his bond? My apologies. You write all these foolish rappers the same. So how was his bond lower than DJ Pat? So what I'm thinking, I think bro gonna beat this. I think he gonna beat it, and he may be cooperating because they said they got information. Let me drop this link real quick. They say they got information that's gonna help the case. That's why they letting them loose. That's why they letting them loose. They got information that's gonna help the case. Now, before I go to the next topic, how y'all feel? Like, do y'all think he's telling? Do y'all think he gave up information in order to get a bond? Because I'm not buying the health shit. They say because it's health, and they say because they got information out that's gonna help the case. That's why they let him loose. Then they say because Dolph family agreed. So either he telling, I feel like somebody was paid. I feel like somebody was paid to prove the bond because they want to kill the nigga. Say maybe it's not the one who did it. Right, because my thing is, how do they know he orchestrated the hit? How do they know he was the one that put the money on their head, on Dolph's head? So I think he's saying like canary. It had to be for them to say it's new information that we know gonna really help the case. So we gave him a bond. Then that means that information probably came from him then. Or it could be the information they received, they can 100% prove it, and he's not really involved like they think he is. It could go either way. Iceberg, if you want to pull up, pull up. I want to know your input too. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Iceberg Watkins. Y'all already know, man. It be lit over there.
Look, clickbait. Everything I do keep going viral.